Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to show you how to create this interactive animation for a hero section. So this hero section is for a makeup store. So we're just going to create an interactive hero section for this makeup store. So I'm just going to be showing you how to achieve this animation look using Figma. So why don't you come along, guys? Let's get started. So the first thing you're going to do is to create a frame. So I'm going to be using the desktop. You are creating a desktop frame because we're doing a web view. So after creating your frame, you can choose to rename it. I'm just going to rename mine. Then you add your nav bar. So I'm going to be adding my nav bar to this, but I'm going to bring it out and I'll be using logo Ipsium for my logo. So you can use this plugin logo Ipsium to get logo Ipsium plugins or placeholder logos for your next project. So you can just search for the plugin. Then I'm going to be adding my nav text. So you can add nav text to your nav bar. So I'm just going to be adding home. I'm going to duplicate the home and I'm going to change the text into about us, gallery, and contact us. Then you align them and put them in an auto layout. So you put it in an auto layout, then you align properly. Make sure to align. So I'm working with the grid spacing of 80. Then the next thing I'm going to do is to create a component. So you create a component. After creating a component, duplicate that component, or you can also take it from the asset. Then you pick the duplicated frame or from the asset. Then you put it in the web frame you have created earlier on. Remember to align it. So you align to the top and align center. Now you create another frame. So this frame will be what we house all the images and every other content. So you duplicate your images. So I've gotten my images already. These are the images I'm going to be working with. Remember to always get high resolution images so your design can come out properly. So I'm just going to add the images inside of this frame. So you stack them on each other, but do not stack them straight, and you reduce them very well. So I have 7 images. I'm just going to stack them on each other. So after stacking them, I'm going to duplicate that frame they are in. So I'm going to bring that frame outside and give that frame a fit. Then I'm going to duplicate the first frame. So you duplicate the first frame and you increase the images one after the other. So you use the alternate key on your keyboard to increase this image, so it increases in the same proportion. You can use the alternate key or the option key to increase them in the same proportion. Then you just give them different placement where you want them to be. So I'm just going to be doing a random placement for the 7 images I have. Then you make a duplicate of that screen. So after making a duplicate of that screen, you pick the first image and you increase it. Use your alternate key or your option key to increase it in the same proportion. Then you move it using the y-axis. So you're just going to move the image down. So this is for the animation. Then after you have done this, you duplicate again. So you duplicate it, then you move the image, just the image up using the y-axis. So just move the image up. You can use your arrow key to move the image up, or you can use the horizontal key to move the image up. After that, you're going to reduce the image back to the same way it was. So you're reducing the image to the same fit that it was. That is the initial state of the image before you increase it. So check for the horizontal and the vertical axis, that's the placement, the x and the y placement. Then you check it and make sure that it is the same size as the first state, that is the first instance. So you do the same thing to the second image and the third image. Remember to use the same application, move it so you can have that effect, that moving effect on each image. So you can do it for all the images if you want to, or you can do it for a number of images. So having done that, I did it for only the first 3 images, but you can do it for all the images if you want to. So after doing this, highlight them and put them in a component set. Next step is to add your prototype interaction. So for the first one, you put the trigger in after delay. The timing should be 1 millisecond. Then it should be on smart animate, ease in and out. Then the duration should be 1000. Then for the second frame, you put it in after delay. The duration should be 100 millisecond, smart animate, ease in and out, and duration of 10,000 milliseconds. Then for the next one, you put it in after delay, 1 milliseconds, smart animate, and put it in linear. It should be in linear and 10,000 milliseconds. Then you link it to the next one. It should be on after delay, 1 millisecond, smart animate, ease in and ease out. Then it should be in the same timing, 10,000 millisecond. Now you repeat that same circle for the rest in reference to how they are. So the one that have a single image, you use the first command. You can just copy the interaction and paste it here. So you can use the same interaction for that you use in the single images and just repeat the circle till the end of the frames. Then you link the last frame to the first frame. So you put it on after delay, put it in 1 millisecond and instant. It should be on instant. Then you copy it. You copy the first frame and paste it in this your main frame. So you paste it here, then you can play your interaction and see how it came out. So you can see that it's already coming out well. Yeah. So our interaction is coming out well, but we still need a little touches. We need to add text and the scroll down icon so people can know that it is scrollable. So after that, I'm going to frame this component. Yeah, initially I was supposed to put it in a frame, but you can still frame it. So after framing it, you add an overlay. You can use a rectangle for your overlay, so reduce the opacity of the rectangle. Now the next thing is our text. So I'm just going to go in with this text and make your text bigger. So your text is bold. It tells your user more about this product. So you can go in with any text. It's just a placeholder text. Then align properly. Make sure you're aligning your text so you can see how it looks like already. It's already coming out well. Then the next thing we're going to go in is our scrolling icon. That is the next thing we are going in, the scrolling icon. So you come back to your frame, then you create a smaller frame. So you can make this 80 by 80, any size 60 by 60, anyhow you want it. Then you align properly. So now we need to write our text which says scroll down, so the user can see that, oh, this is an action. It's like a CTA telling them to scroll down. So after writing your text, you have to reduce the text so it can fit what you want it to do. Then you bring in a plugin, circular text. So this circular text helps you to curve or make a curve out of a text. So I've curved the scroll down. Then now bring in an icon. So we're using this arrow icon from icon scout, so you can check icon scout and get in this arrow. So this arrow faces down and is moving, so I'm going to be using the GIF for this action. So it's already automated. Instead of just creating one from the scratch, you can use plugins. That's why we have plugins there, to make your work faster. Then after doing that, highlight them and frame them. Make sure you are framing them together. So after framing them, put it in your main frame. So it is in our main frame already. Now we align properly. So you change this color, the text color, then align properly. Now let's play our prototype to see how it looks. Okay, now you can see that it is coming out well. So we have gotten the final design. So the hero section, it's standing already. So thank you so much for watching this, and if you know you found this tutorial helpful, do not forget to like, share and comment, and don't also forget to turn on your notification bells so you can get more videos about UI UX design tutorials, tips about UI UX design and other random content. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.